We are working consistently since the beginning of the season, and of course, in the beginning, it was difficult because everything is new. But it's a normal part of the process. You can't expect that the process always started at top level. It's normal that we need some time to adapt, and we needed the time, and we suffered a lot after we get out of the cup against the Belenenses and also the second game against Evora. But since then, you can see that we are developing, and even the game that we got out in the cup we were clear the better team and suffered a bad decision from this referee. But since then, the team developed a spirit where I can feel in every training session everybody wants to win, and this is in the end what you see on the pitch, that there's a team who's fighting for every inch of the pitch together in an impressive way, where they push each other, where they go to the limits. And I think this is the key for the last weeks, that we are doing something together on the pitch, of course with our ideas of play, but especially with this hunger to win football games and to win every training match. And this is what I see. And this is why I think it's normal that it started maybe difficult, but then we adapted, we did something for it. And your question was, what is the key? I think it's consistency. Just work on the topics that you have, analyze the games, and stay focused for the next games, because the next game always started with 0-0. I expect that we are getting even better, because also like the match against Santarém was very good. And the match against Atletico last week, we suffered a lot in the second half. We lost the control, and I think we have to develop like these phases of game, that we find a way to get the control back in our game, and that we find a consistent way to do it. We fight like monsters. We fight for every, as I said before, for every inch, but we also need to find tools to get more control over the games. This is what I feel, or what also the team says. So we have to find a way to do it, and we are working on that topic. So for me, the goal is to get more consistent during the game, during the games that we have. Of course, it's difficult to control 90 minutes, but we should be able to control like more than 60, 70 minutes in a game, that it's clear that we have the tools to know what to do to get the control back in the game. Because last week we defended impressively, but we also need like more attacks, more crosses, more set pieces to have more control over the games. That is the job for the second part of the season. Yeah, of course, for me, Belenenses is one of the top favorites to go up in the league. They've been doing it nearly last year, and then they got out in the last playoff games. But for me, clear that the ambition for them is to go to the second league. So it's one of the strongest teams in the league. In the first game we played against them, to be honest, they were the better team. We had luck with the red card. They were outnumbered, and then they missed the penalty. And this is why in the end it was okay. The result was okay for us. But now we want to show also in the game that we can be the better team. So this is the most important part for tomorrow, because they are a top team and we want to see that we can compete against them. Yeah, of course. I mean, last game against Santarém, we showed that we also can win difficult away matches. And it's not about away or home. It's about the way we want to play against them, the way we want to handle our match plan. We want to create moments where they got in doubts or in big troubles. And this is the goal for tomorrow, no matter if we play at home. Of course, it helps much more to play at home, but we want to show the same when we play away. It's a mental challenge because it's different to play away. But in the end, it doesn't matter so much for us. I heard that the pitch is very good, and this could be also helpful for us. It's about being proud, because we did a good job in the last weeks, very good jobs in the last weeks, and maybe an unexpected job the last weeks for some. But internally, for us, it was clear that we can be a strong team. And now it's about staying hungry, staying humble, and just continue the process, because it's a marathon. This season is a marathon, and the marathon has more than 40 kilometers. I don't know the exact number, but more than 40, this is what I know. And I think we reached now 10 kilometers. So it's a long way to go, still 30 on the track. So we need to be aware, we need to work hard, we need to stay humble, we need to stay hungry, and just follow the process. Yeah, it's true, and I'm so happy that we can start giving something back also for the fans, because they support us all the way. Also after the difficult last season, they were there, and now we are in a good phase, and you can feel it. Also, like in the home games, we have more and more spectators. You can feel we are getting a bond together with the fans, so we are stronger then if we can connect with the fans, and this is what we are doing right now. But they were so supportive all the way, and now it's always on us to show it on the pitch and to get the energy together, that we are like stronger than only the 11 players who start, that we have our bench, that we have the stands, that we are a big unit with a lot of power.